Hello ladies and gentlemen, Nick here and welcome to my first Time Agent vlog for Series 2. The new member. Yay, we're on Series 2. Now, yesterday I said in the Fallen Hero vlog that we're in the weaker half of the series. This is mostly true, however, rewatching the new member, I really enjoyed it. And I do think that this is the first story to follow a structured story as opposed to just a structure or an improvised story. As this will be the first one that they would follow the more script-based episodes as opposed to more improvisation like the last couple. But because of that, the stories didn't feel like they had a big enough structure apart from maybe the last one of Series 1 and the Fallen Hero perhaps. But here this feels like the first actual structured story, that they've got the plan as opposed to just, they had the plan but then they change a few things, which is okay. But this one has more of a plan, for the story at least. In this episode, aliens are being infected by a virus coming from a meteor. So Liam calls in Dr. Robin Turner, played by Alan Rafferty, to investigate and see if they can find a cure. They soon realise it was coming from the meteor, but there are somehow flower aliens, such as Bob and another one called Jessica, that are not being affected because Dan feeds them chicken feed, making them big and strong and unaffected to the virus. Meanwhile, Hannah continues to pester Liam about Dan, with something that takes to a more extreme level in the next episode. So yeah, new member, it's really good, it's got really great structure. Noticeable thing, this is the last episode featuring Bob the Flower Alien. He's only in 4. This time he's played by Jamie Carroll and Seppi Tracy, rotating. I'm not sure why Matt Williams didn't come back. His and Harry Williams' last episode is Redemption of Mortis, but that could have been filmed around a similar time of Series 1 of the specials. So, Fallen Hero, Redemption of Mortis are their last ones. Oh well. Alan Rafferty does a good first impression as Robin Turner. He seems like a great character. And yeah, and we get his background kind of straight away. We get his backstory almost immediately, as he discusses working for the Time Agency in Cardiff, and then he mentions that they were murdered and he was away. And also, he believes that it's Agent Mortis, as we discover at the end of the episode. He believes that he's the one who killed his team. This then brings him motivation to try and kill Mortis later on, and have a dislike for him, until he finds out who the real killers are in the 3rd series. Thank goodness they cleared that one out before Series 4, because if they hadn't resolved that plotline and Time Agent had been cancelled before it had been finished, then goodness, we'd be wondering who it really was. Thank goodness we found out. In fact, I think after Series 3, a lot of things were tied up, so it made sense to end the programme when they couldn't get Series 4 out. Even though we would have preferred it not to be cancelled. Yeah, I think Sebby's performance is also great in this one. It's nice to see him a bit more serious in some cases. I'm not the biggest fan of Hannah, but she's not in it much, so that's okay. I don't not like her. I think she's alright, but I'm not the biggest fan. Not the biggest fan of the actress, though she's not the weakest actress or actor in the series. We're going to get to that later on. And Billy continues to do a good job. I think Liam is getting more serious. Oh, and remember what I said about the 10th Doctor suit being worn by Liam in Series 2? Well, I think it makes his introduction here. He wears more of a mix of the Series 3 and specials costume, and Fallen Hero, he wears more of a black costume. More what you would expect the Time Agent to wear. And Series 1 and 2 wore kind of a Colin Baker 6th Doctor style, blue style coat that you would see on Captain Jack. If Captain Jack wore a coat similar to that, the 6th Doctor's blue coat. and that was for the first 2 specials, and then he just went to a kind of a suit with a coat in the special. In the last special, was it just a suit? Anyway, it's something kind of closer to what you would see in Series 3, and then in this one it's kind of a blue suit and coat, just like the 10th Doctor's costume. And I think that's up until the last episode of this series, maybe with some exceptions. And then Series 3, it's a more black costume throughout. Yeah, this is a pretty great episode. It's not... No, it is brilliant. It's really good. I'm going to say I'm going to go with a 9 out of 10. I think I was considering 8, but I think I'd go with 9, to be honest, because it's a pretty great episode. And, yeah. So that's it from... what was it called? The new member. Which is Robin. Next time, Crescent Street. I'll see you then.